punched it.
We're back.
I'm gonna send this bozo up to.
See the little guy comes off the top of the pause menu?
What rhymes with bozo? Hey, look.
Also, apparently we're in chapter 4.
Hey, all right. We're chapter-based gamers.
Swing your sword. What is this?
What is your, what kind of books did you read when you were a kid?
That's an awesome sound.
This is what I read.
I read a lot of Redwall.
Oh, that's cool.
Redwall is the best.
I tried to read Redwall and was drowned in European accents that I could not make heads or tails of.
That series is pretty bad about it.
It's rough, man. I read like several pages of not knowing what we were talking about.
I remember distinctly there were some characters you just kind of skip over because it's impossible.
Who knows what he's saying?
Yeah.
But that's cool, right? It's very cool. You ever read Del Toro Quest?
No.
I think
Is that like a fantasy series?
that's like a core memory.
I read a lot
unlocker.
of fantasy series.
It is a fantasy series. I remember. I almost forgot about it entirely, but then one of my friends back home was really into it, and he brought it up to me one day. He's like, "Do you know Del Toro Quest?" And I didn't remember the name of the series, and I was like, "I don't know it. What is it?" Later, he's like, "Oh, it's these books, and it's like about hunting these stones and whatever."
Oh, the gems thing?
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
This is
yeah.
the
I read that
exact the exact situation that happened. Like, oh, I remember reading a book like that, but there was like a rock on the side of everyone. He's like, "That's Del Toro Quest." Do you know that got a Japanese anime?
Oh, I've heard about this. Yeah, I haven't
That's
seen it, but
crazy. I haven't
Did
seen
you watch
either.
it?
No, I should though.
I never finished.
That's
that
a fun
series.
effect.
Oh, that's cool. That's cute.
We, the sword just cuts him in half. Oh, everything on the page is real. Jesus Christ. Some more watercolors.
Jumping
This guy really
spiders.
likes watercolors.
Squiggle.
A little squiggle for you.
Get your shopping faster. That's not
Get
a
it
very
faster.
good motto.
Get it faster.
Tagline.
Yeah, but yeah, he was a big
Del Toro
fan of it.
Quest. Are you sure it was called Del Toro Quest?
I'm sure. I wish I
That
was.
doesn't sound.
I wish I was
doesn't
less
sound
sure.
right somehow.
I wish I was less sure. But I remember sitting down with like my 3rd grade or 4th grade teacher because they would we would be reading books on our own. Like they'd be like, you have to read a book, and then every week or two you have to sit down with them for 5 minutes and tell them about what's happening in your book.
With the teacher?
Yeah, and I think all of us kids at the time thought of it as like a test, but I think for what they were really trying to get us to do was learn how to take in information and then convey such information, right? Can you read a book and then tell me what happened?
Comprehend the things
Yeah.
on the pages.
Yeah, what's going on in there? And I remember, I think I was telling her, I was getting too into it, where I was like, yeah, he's fighting the guy, and they're trying to get the opal, and like, I don't know if it was the opal or whatever, but like, I don't know, it was fun. But I feel like I established a bad relationship with reading books as a kid because I always assumed it was a thing I only did when I was told to do it, and it was just nice that there were books that were more interesting to me at the time that happened to be there. But every time I didn't have one, I was like, oh, geez. But even like in middle school, there were so often times that I would be reading the book that we were assigned, and I'd just start wanting to read more of it. So like, this is a good book. I wonder why. I can't believe they actually pick good books sometimes. Like, these are all like award-winning books. It's like, this thing's actually all right.
Del Toro Quest.
As if I should be the. Or like, we read a book when I was in middle school called The Pig Man.
The
And
Pigman?
When I think about it,
Sure,
yeah.
it was called the Pigman.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called The Pigman. It was. I remember there's like, it feels very Scott Pilgrim coded to me,
Oh, those are awesome.
but not in any of like the super cool ways. Just in like it's a small town with like a teenage dude and a teenage girl kind of thing. I remember they're rollerblading in this
Which one's your
guy's
favorite?
house. When I look at it immediately, I like the spider in the left, in the middle.
Oh,
but
yeah?
I saw that snake in the top right.
Oh, the snake is sick,
It's
right?
pretty cute, yeah. Of course, like the mouse, but
Yeah, I think the snake. The little
Even-
block dude is kind of funny, too.
the beetle guy in the top middle, he's awesome too. Or the angry vulture. These are
Hell
all
yeah.
dope. Enemy ideas 1. Let's make a game.
Okay. What were you saying about Pigman?
This is how it always happens. It's like it's just a story that is about like I don't know. They're like hanging out at this dude's house sometimes. I forget what his relationship was with any of the characters. Maybe he's like someone's uncle. And then they go rollerblading indoors or something, and I think someone falls down and gets hurt. That's all I remember.
That's it?
I don't remember anything else. I just remember the name was very, noteworthy kind of thing. Were there any books that you read at school, like because you had to, that you ended up liking a lot?
There's like 2.
Okay.
Catch-22 is one.
I read
Love
Catch-22 as well.
I remember liking a short story by William Faulkner called The Bear a lot.
Okay.
And there was one more. Not 1984. I feel like there was another funny one. I like Catch-22 because it was very funny.
It's a good time. I think the last book I read in high school for like a book report was Watchmen.
Watchmen?
Yeah, they're like, you can pick any book
okay,
off of
okay,
this, like, I don't know if it was...
Like a graphic novel counts?
That was the only one. It was like, everything was, it has to be awarded this, whatever award it was. So it's considered to be at least this good of a book or whatever, or that it qualifies for like youth reading, whatever. And Watchmen was on there. And one of my friends already really liked Watchmen, so I had some interest in it already. And so it was just like a perfect excuse to read it, right? But then I remember I only read it when I would poop.
Watchmen?
Yeah.
So you have...
I have distinct memory. There's a lot of ups and downs as I Watchmen. No, but it was awesome. I don't know. I had liked reading comics here and there before, but I'd never read... You know how comics come to you in such thin pamphlets, and like it's really a very small form of media, like 16 pages, I don't know. Like maybe it's like 20 pages. And as a kid who just sometimes went to the comic book store, especially on like Free Comic Book Day, if you ever went to Free Comic Book Day, that's a good time, or at least it was when I was a kid.
This is very dangerous.
This is very dangerous.
Dangerous business.
Yeah, all right. This is a fun way to illustrate this, but it's also kind of visually
do I need
confusing.
this somewhere? Yeah.
I bet.
I thought I needed the jump.
Huh.
Maybe I need it out there.
Maybe yeah.
Let's go find out.
Hey, it's the card.
Hey!
She's
Hallelujah.
animated?
What's this?
Wait, oh, you were right. I was wrong. She's a character.
What was your guess?
My guess was you were going to take
You're
one
gonna
of the
get
words.
her bow? Oh, the
No,
words, right?
Yeah, one of the words in her effects or something.
Another intruder.
She looks like a land now. That's all that was in her effect. Oh,
What the?
what the? Is Pokemon?
Minigame. Can I skip minigame?
You guys look like you put a lot of work into this. Let me go and skip it.
Skip.
How you like that live
Slash.
2D? Get her. Wow. Ugh. I already don't like how this is going.
Stab.
Yeah, I'm not liking how this is going.
I have much of a
You should talk to her again.
guard.
Yeah, maybe if you can guard whatever. Nope.
We're gonna talk.
Try talking again. She does not converse with scoundrels.
Scoundrels?
Okay, well, I guess you just gotta fight. I don't know. Oh, you can talk and it doesn't take up an action?
It looks that way, yeah.
Okay, so you can just talk later. Or, I don't know, you're getting different dialogue every time, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, then you're totally doing the right thing. I like how they're moving the camera around.
For self. Okay, it repeated.
Okay. No,
Are we just slashing them?
we just gotta die.
We're just gonna lose, right? There's no way.
Well, maybe you get an ult. You get another move.
In ult.
Here it comes, the cleaving blow.
Oops.
He's trying to talk to her. Let me talk to him. I had a big fear of RPGs when I was a kid.
She missed. A fear?
Yeah. And I only got over it in college, I think. I always... Oh, hey, all right.
There we go.
There's your ult.
It's my ult.
Re-verify. Revivify? Oh.
I feel splendid.
I mean, you're going to have to do that at least 3 more times at the rate that this is going. Oh, she gave you...
Got a buff.
Yeah. This doesn't seem very fair. She's going to dispatch you. Brutal slash! Oh!
Brutality.
Lopped her arm off. Yeah, I had a fear of RPGs because I really liked them ever since I was pretty young. I just liked a lot of like the Japanese graphics on the fronts of the boxes and the characters and stuff, but I could never clear one. And like, you know, as a kid, time can feel very long, right? So a game that I've like played for even 20 hours, I feel like I've been playing this for forever, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously Pokemon is kind of different because I would clear the Pokemon games and you would look at your time slot and be like, whoa, I played this for so long. Or whatever, right? But like, I remember playing like Tales of Symphonia, or playing like, I don't know. several like various Final Fantasy games. The first like RPG-esque thing that I ever cleared that wasn't Pokemon was the first Fire Emblem that came out in the States, which I think is Fire Emblem 6.
Sounds right.
I think it's 6.
It was just called Fire Emblem.
Yeah, it was just called Fire Emblem.
Yeah,
I cleared that, and then I cleared Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. And then in my head, I was like, I like tactics RPGs. I like tactics RPGs because I can beat them, and I like them because they're fun, and I like the characters. But I thought in my head, like, oh, I'm just better at tactics RPGs. But really, the case was that in tactics RPGs, you move to the next level every time. There's a very clear goal, and you never get lost. Well, inside a lot of JRPGs I was playing when I was a kid, I was very good at getting lost and never getting anything done. So like, I'd like the game, but I wouldn't see immediate progress. Tactics RPGs, you're always seeing that progress, right? Even like in the fight, your characters are leveling up and stuff. So that kind of led me to getting into like Disgaea series, especially Disgaea 2. I like Disgaea 2 a lot.
You're saying you did not play Pokemon?
I did. I just don't count it towards my clears.
Okay.
Yeah,
But you didn't play any other JRPGs until Fire Emblem.
Like I played a ton of them, but I didn't clear any of them.
Okay.
Yeah. I just like was never beating things. So in my head, I was always like, oh, she likes you now.
Thanks.
Right.
Alonia?
Alonia, I guess. Yeah. That works for me. Bracing. I think she's
Is that a
into
pun?
you. Or maybe the
She
worms.
said she's into me, dude.
The worms into you.
You got the bow.
Are you into the
I think
worms?
she's into you.
Yeah, that's what she is. Yeah, she's into you. The other one.
Should I say something?
What should I say? Do I say things? Humgrump's forces.
I guess Humgrump was the bad guy.
Yeah.
Humgrump.
Humpgrump. The humpiest, grumpiest.
Oh, she's gone.
You killed her. You killed her ass. Ha! He tries to move it on the wall.
Oh wait, no, I think there was a secret back there I missed.
You got it. We
Okay,
got
go
to have
back.
them secrets.
Let's go. Oh no. Okay. That's that.
Well, that's how she goes. You get air slash. Air slash.
Oh, don't I have like upgrades?
I think you have to talk to a guy.
Oh, I have this.
That's sick. That was a hell of a hold. Damn. I thought the game was gonna crash. He's coming in so hot.
Oh my god. Where am I
Dude,
going?
AF.
Huh?
It's AF.
It's AF. It's DAF.
Oh,
And Grand Peck.
Grand pick.
Skies of My Dreams. Did you read The Skies of My Dreams?
No. What's the skies of my dreams? Is that a I read this in high school for a book report book? Or is it not? He's gonna hold out at me. Or was it just in the game right now?
You didn't see it? It was on the
No.
It was on the wall.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't read it all. If I had like an eye tracker right now, it'd be like every corner of the wall. Is there a game? Is there a game going on?
I don't remember where I was supposed to take this bow that I apparently have now. How far back
Can you
was
use it? We've become part of the problem. We're the guys that don't
Yeah.
pay attention while we play the game.
It's difficult.
It's a little tricky, isn't it?
It's a hard game. I think
It's
this
hard
one.
AF.
Yeah, there you go.
Take the brownie points. You're giving it the work, man.
I'm gonna kill him. Just wanted to let him know that I could.
Big coffees. I think I'm gonna take a little.
Swig of water.
It's gonna happen.
Watercolor. It's got to be like infuriating to watch as well. To watch me wandering around.
Tell us more about your book reports.
I didn't write book reports.
Ever? Wait, really?
No, yeah. We had like the accelerated reader tests. You have that?
You guys just better. Is that what you're saying?
It's certainly easier.
What do you mean, like you just? Oh, if you cleared books, you didn't have to write reports.
I don't know if reports were part of the curriculum, really. We would read books and then take online tests about the contents of the books.
Online tests.
Like, not online, but like on a computer.
Oh,
Would log
like
into
they
a
bring
system with your...
they bring the cart around and be like, everybody pick a laptop.
No, it was
You
in the
have
library.
that? Oh, okay.
We used the computers in the library. We had to do it periodically and get a certain
Oh.
number of points. You got points based on the right answers you got.
Okay.
And then you could spend the points. You got rewards for the points.
Oh.
Like if you got 100 points, you got to do this like parade with balloons down the the hallway, and your parents would come and watch you.
Whoa.
You didn't have that?
It sounds like you went to school 10 years after I went to school.
I might have written like 2 or 3 book reports.
But
in primary school.
I think a big part of it is that I went to like
it was here, wasn't it?
Oh, there you go, there you go.
Duh.
I went to a private school, and I think they were a lot slower to implement new systems.
Okay.
So we just did stuff the same way that they had always done it, kind of thing. We did have a cart, though, that had a bunch of just terrible laptops on it that we would... Yeah, we'd use them for, like, science labs and stuff, where they would have some sort of, like, scholastic software that... Bugs!
Oh my god. What happened?
I think she's into you.
Who wouldn't be? Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Oh, just give me a game. Give me the, oh my god. Brutal. I like how it sticks into the wall if you miss. You know there's 28 more of these flies.
Let's try it, man.
I hope you're in. I'm trying to lay off me, alright? Jesus.
Because I have these giant muscles.
Yeah, they get in the way of my aim. I can't even see past these puppies. Is it bright out? I can't tell. Did your locker room smell like Axe body spray? Or did that happen?
Oh, we didn't have locker rooms.
What? Did you go to SpongeBob's driving school?
Did you go to school?
Yeah, I did. Are you from around here?
I don't remember what our locker rooms felt like. I rarely use them like that. For a lot of the PE, the physical education classes, up until maybe later high school, we actually didn't need to. We didn't change our clothes.
Wait. Oh, I get.
I don't feel like we did.
He's coming in. He's coming in. Oh, he's armored.
Is that the one I need?
I
think I just need to draw it back. I'm gonna die.
Oh, draw back further. Oh, yeah. Is this what Nikkei plays like?
I don't think so. Probably not at all.
Oh, you're screwed there. Oh. You need to see it. That guy's a heart under him. If you take it, I bet you heal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right.
You're smart.
It's a good game.
So what were you saying about your locker rooms?
Oh, yeah. We used the locker room all the time, but my school had a very casual uniform. We just had to wear a polo shirt and khakis. We all looked like Target / Best Buy employees. No, like that was our like school.
Oh, to the
uniform.
school. Okay,
that'd be hilarious. No, and then exercise like just wear like a t-shirt and like sweatpants or athletic shorts, whatever you're feeling. Oh, do you say? I used to get made fun of this a lot for this a lot. So when you talk about shorts,
yeah,
do you call them short pants?
No.
So do you call like jeans and stuff? Do you call them long pants? Like wear some long pants.
You could.
Today.
I think we just call them pants.
Okay.
You call them long pants?
When I was a kid, I always called them short pants and long pants.
You or everyone?
Me. And I would be made.
Oh, you got made fun of?
Yeah. It's funny.
I think I got made fun of for calling hoodies sweat hoods. Because I saw it on like a...
Oh, really?
On an online website or something once.
You know what's amazing that I didn't get like viciously bullied for? When I first went to school in like the Midwest, when I moved away from Hawaii, I was still like naive enough that when I went to my class for the first week or even the first day, I went to the bathroom and a couple other kids from my class they were in the bathroom too, and we used the urinals. I was still the kid that pulled his pants down to his ankles as bare ass Paddington Bear in front of the
Really?
Yeah. Granted I was 4 years old.
I was probably a little older than you were supposed to be when I worked out how to use like the fly.
Me too. Yeah. The elastic bands are a lot easier.
But I wouldn't pull them down to my ankles.
Okay, so you're pretending to be an ally here, and then you're pulling up, you're drawing a line in this thing. No, but
I dangled you a rope and then.
You know what I recalled? I remember being embarrassed by it because I remember that no one made fun of me, but the two guys next to me weren't doing that, and I definitely think they were like, "What's going on?" And so I never did it again. But like I remember having that experience of like, I think I'm doing this wrong because I'm the only one.
I'm the only one.
I'm the one at this bar with his pants down. I'm Winnie the Pooh right now, man. Like, just give me a
bar.
Yeah, I did say bar, just for fun. This bar's sick. It does.
There are a lot of problems in this game that are solved with violence.
Yeah, man. I say, do you want to go a
See
little?
how like it sparkles?
Yeah, it's true. Do you want to go a little long in this episode because we got lost for like 10 minutes?
Are we at the end already?
No, we're a little bit, but I was saying we should go a little extra just because
Yeah, sure.
we didn't accomplish much at the beginning. But you did kill that lady.
We did circles around the book that we're supposed to go back in for like 5 minutes. 10 bugs.
Okay. Aren't those your people?
Are these the bugs?
The snail does not care about the bugs.
How dare you
Ooh, ouch.
refer to the snail as a bug?
He is a diplomat. They are animals.
Give me a staircase. It's funny because they're bugs.
Yeah,
They are animals. This doesn't seem to help me.
Wait, if you're on that, does anything happen? That block.
That
Can
block?
you generate a block? Here was a stone block.
Maybe
and
I
then
need
move
the
it
block, yeah.
over the thing.
I don't know
Yeah.
why I wouldn't get that staircase.
No, but that I think that.
Oh, because I can move it like.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
Do you want to go up first, or you want to go through there
Let's see what's
first?
over here.
You probably have to do both anyway, right?
Yeah.
Now kill. I changed my mind. I don't like it. Over here. You're freaky.
Ah.
You're a bunch of animals. We talked about Zelda last time a little bit. Do you have a favorite Zelda?
I don't really know. I don't think any Zeldas
Are they?
I've been absolutely enamored with.
They're not as much to your type.
But I do have a lot of nostalgia for like Ocarina of Time.
Okay. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Link to the Past as well. Or not Link to the Past, Link's Awakening.
Ah, nice. Yeah, I feel it.
But
I have
think
a.
if I played more of like the what was Oracle of Seasons? Is that DS?
There's Oracle of Time and Oracle of Seasons. They're both Game Boy Color.
Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, yeah,
And then,
yeah.
like Minish Cap?
Minish Cap is DS.
Okay. I didn't play any of those, like the
Minish
Game
Cap
Boy
is
era ones post
DS.
Ocarina of Time.
Wait, Minish Cap and Phantom Hourglass are DS, right? Or Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass DS.
Spirit Tracks is definitely DS or 3DS.
Then
But that's
is
another
Minish
idea.
Cap is GBA?
I have no idea. As I did.
I think Minish Cap is GBA then.
that would make sense.
Yeah, I think that sounds right. Yeah, no, one of my biggest weak points as somebody who likes games is how little Zelda experience I have.
Really?
I just didn't own a lot of them, I guess. I don't know. I never owned Ocarina of Time as a kid. I did watch a family friend of mine.
That game was like the
Yeah,
experience of my childhood.
I think for me, I didn't really have a lot of
Look at
peers.
this aristocrat.
That's a hell of an aristocrat right there. That's a diplomat.
Is that what you said? Diplomat?
They can be an aristocrat. They can be an aristocratic diplomat.
Yeah,
Diplomatically
it's literally
aristocrat.
like that. Banjo-Kazooie. Mario 64.
That's another thing. I didn't have Banjo-Kazooie as a kid.
What did you play?
There's no other
Did you play
games.
them? There's only
Did you-
three.
were you in there?
Pretty sure there were.
Like if we're talking like N64,
Yeah.
I started with Mario 64, Bomberman 64. I had Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2. I had Clay Fighter for Super Nintendo. What else did I have for N64? I really only had
More
like
enemies.
8 to 10
Oh,
games,
those
I
in a
think, on the N64. And I only had like 6 games on the SNES.
Did you not like rent a ton of games for the N64? Because we
A little bit.
We
I
did a
remember that
lot.
there was like a separate, or there was like a larger charge or something for renting video games or
okay.
whatever. So we usually just rented movies.
Okay, interesting. We rented a lot of video games.
That's sick.
I think like Perfect Dark was a game that I've never owned.
Oh,
but
yeah.
we probably rented it like 7 times and played it.
So he's got it.
Never
got it
played
down.
the single player campaign. Only played multiplayer.
Enjoy the art. Ooh, I
Which
like
one's
the
your
little
favorite?
fire guy. No, but the bat.
What is that in the top right?
There's reused
Oh, there's
units
some good
on
ones
here.
here.
That's the same.
Oh, that's the same
rat.
rat.
That's the same bully guy.
What the heck?
I like the frog. Are these not just
What is that in the
reused?
top right? No, a lot of them are different.
I like the top right one. That's fun.
I don't know what it is, but
He's
I like
like
it.
a cube with a tail.
I love the fire, and I love the little ghost guy. I think that's
That's
a
pretty
ghost
good.
Or slime.
That's pretty good. You don't like the
crab is pretty
bat?
Cool.
It's a good bat.
Bat's alright.
How about that? Which does the does the crab have 4 eyes?
What?
Right?
Oh,
There's like eyes on his body, and then there's
I don't-
clearly
I don't
eyes
think so.
on him.
I think what is clearly eyes, like the same kind of eyes as all the rest.
Does he have
of
a
the enemies
nose?
here.
Do crabs have noses?
Do crabs smell?
Can things in the water smell? I guess they can, right? Because like,
Sheep.
isn't that how salmon find their way back? It's like there's some sort of very faint scent. Is that even possible?
I think they just look.
Whoa.
You got
Salmon are
maps.
crazy.
They must, right? There must be something. Could it be pure like
You got to save that aristocrat.
geo instinct? Like pigeons or like birds can always find their way home, right? Or something
Scares
like that?
scares
It's
me to think about.
insane.
You got to wonder though, right? You know, like, is it just this? I mean, I guess for them everything
Do I
must
need
be.
another staircase?
Could use it. Oh, you can move that staircase down there.
Yeah, I think this is where it was originally. I
Oh,
just
really?
didn't realize.
They were trying to set you up, bro. That book is gonna go crazy.
Kind of dumb.
What a great carved staircase.
Oh no.
I think I meant like
Maybe
the
a
block. I think that block you have to bring it all the way down here
Oh.
and then turn it back
Of course,
into
of
a
course.
staircase. But you do you.
I'll do this other thing.
No, I'm trying to think. What
Can
did
I even bring it out down?
I definitely
Okay.
played a lot
Okay.
more games in GameCube, but honestly, around that time, like 64 and stuff, I was way more into playing my Game Boy. I played my Game Boy a lot.
Yeah, Game Boy.
Game Boy was fun.
Did you have a color?
Absolutely.
original
I had
Game
multiple
Boy?
colors. I did not have the original Game Boy. My neighbors did.
I had a pocket and a color.
Oh, nice. No, I had two. I had a color, then I got another color after one of those got old. Then I had an Advance. The Advance was cool.
This is awesome.
I've had like
awesome.
3 SPs, 4 SPs.
I know I had an SP.
I had a lot of SPs. I put a lot of time in SPs, and also I lost one. One got broken. One battery went bad, and then towards the end of the SP, remember there was the special edition Pikachu one.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'll have to show you. If you get to swing by my place sometime inside the States, I have a lot of like alternate edition consoles that I'm very happy with. That I just leave them as they are, kind of thing. They're neat. But you're just gonna put that block down by what a great carved, and then go back and change it into a staircase.
but
or
I
it's
can't,
not tall
I can't
enough.
push it down the
Oh,
stairs.
you can't. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Oh yeah, I can. Whoops. Anyway, what were you saying? Yeah, special edition console. That's awesome.
No, I think you gotta. Oh, would that change it? I think you gotta go back to the previous spot. Or can you jump on there? Can you just jump on top of it? Probably not. I don't really get what you're jumping for. I think it's just for fun.
Yeah, right.
It certainly doesn't help. Ever.
But staircase here? But it's
Yeah.
not even here anymore.
Yeah, but
It's
I
all
think,
the way over there.
I think it tracks. Bob, it is you.
Oh, God.
My God. They really. Well, now
What?
we do. Now we both have egg on our face.
Is this
Now
real?
nobody looks
What is
cool.
happening?
I don't really. Yeah, I don't know. What? What did that great carved thing influence before?
I don't even know.
Huh. I just need another word for there.
What if I move it down?
Another word. Yeah, worth a try. Worth a shot.
There's no way this does anything.
What's your favorite GameCube game? I guess there's a noticeable little gap there.
I think I need something from somewhere else.
I have an unfair answer because my favorite GameCube game is like my favorite game of all time. Dun dun dun.
Melee?
No, Melee's sick though. I wish I was any good at it. You know, I've watched
GameCube game?
Yeah.
Fantasies? No.
I've watched Melee for years now. I just love watching it. It's so interesting, and everyone's way too good at it. But the more I watch it, the less desire I have to ever try
Play it
to
again?
be that good. Like I would play it for fun with people that are like also just like, hey, I know that tech exists, but I don't practice it.
Mm-hmm.
But like in college, I fought people that did practice the game a lot. Oh, that's what it was. Oh well, now how do we get the staircase?
Oh, I just go around.
Oh, okay.
It seems very obvious in retrospect.
He's dealing with some bugs. Oh, okay. Yeah, but it's weird, right? It's a they're bringing it into like every puzzle, but it never feels like the thing you would do.
Well, I think what was weird is the staircase was on this to
Yeah.
begin with, but it didn't change when I took it off. So when I came back and put it back on again, nothing happens, right?
Yeah,
I
it
don't know if
didn't
that's
feel
just, like,
right.
the way the rules work.
I think you're
Look at this
just
book.
you figured it out.
What do I need this for?
I think you gotta bring it over there.
Oh man.
Ah, jeez. the diplomats want it, and I think as you go to that portal, we should call it.
Oh yeah.
episode.
I got a book.
Hey, all right.
Behold.
Next time on Many Many Games, we forgot to intro.
No, we didn't.
We didn't forget to intro.
Define intro.
There was stuff.
Look at these guys again.
Thanks for
Should
hanging
put these
out.
little guys up.
Yeah,
Thanks.
look at these
Come
little
back.
guys. Come look at these little guys. Take a look. Enjoy the art. Thanks so much for hanging out. We'll catch you next time on Many
Do wave?
Many Games.
Oh, was I supposed to?
Let's wait. That works for me.